it's being delayed a little bit longer. 900 now, 900.
So it turns out we're just getting information that UL's Necros actually didn't show up today.
Oh,
so that
is
would be
unfortunate.
why they don't have any.
Necro's not showing up.
That really
unfortunate.
sucks.
That does.
That is... I would be very upset. Alright, the round is starting now. Cap moving forward in stealth. TFH in stealth, they have they're kind of given away by that Elite Beast. And it looks like Cap already looking for a caster in the backline, pushing hard against him, trying to catch him in. TFH dropping the bomb on his face. Cap's gonna roll out of here towards TFH's side. They've swapped sides in the arena now, and it looks like Cap is gonna push back towards his own side. And now there's a lot of dead spectators already, and it looks like he's going to find that bronze champion Necro. He wants him again. They're going to keep training on him. And TFH sees this. They're going to punish Cap here. No one's going down yet, but it looks like the gank for TFH is staying really far in the back. And the Necro for the gank for UL, a Necro for TFH already in Lich early on in this round. And it looks like there might be a warrior cut out here. A banner goes down for one of the UL players. He's going to get back up though, and he's going to get pulled into their TFH front line and go back down. Now the gank for UL trying to make something happen over here on the sidelines, and it looks like nothing. They're going to get one thief down. Cap going to go to try to secure the kill, but he's going to lose a player in the process. He gets bannered back up, and that thief going to blink back into his front line, gets res back up, and now both sides are re-empowering, getting ready for the next push. TFH's driver looking for a low Guardian. That Guardian is still very low. He's almost in the stands. TFH gets the down on him. Cap not getting close enough to down him. His banner message goes up, but he's going to get cleaved out here, and TFH secures another frontline kill. TFH now pushing towards Cap. They're going toward... Cap is trying to support his gank as much as he can, looking to kill that Ranger now. However, he can't get close enough to him, and TFH's frontline and backline are right there to defend them. It looks like another player it looks like Brianna Stark, a thief, is going to go down here, and the gank for UL is all but done, as well as an Ellie. A TFH player goes down in the middle here. Cap leaping, trying to make something happen, but the banner goes off. Good banner play, and another frontliner for UL is going to go down. Now Cap pulling back towards his water side. He's got very few players left. He gets pulled into the front line without stab. He's going to go down, and it looks like this is going to be GG again. That's going to go 4-0 in favor of TFH.
That Ranger.
Yeah,
TFH.
I made a point to just watch the Ranger that whole entire round,
and no pressure.
Had no pressure on him.
No pressure.
And he wasn't even his positioning wasn't even amazing. Like he was off what seemed like in Africa for a couple of GvGs, just or not like a couple, probably 30 seconds just by himself, and no pressure at all. I don't even think he's running the greatsword to leap back into his train if he gets in trouble.
I mean, he stays aggressive. He loses. I mean, the thing is, without the range pressure, he can't really res anyone, and TFH can just stand on downs and grind them without being punished, except for maybe if he pushes in. And even then, that's going to cost him more than he'll gain from going for the res. They have a lot of banners and a lot of stability, but without the damage, they can't really do a whole lot.
Well, I think the GvG win goes to TFH. So interesting to see how the rounds will play off, to see if UL will adapt their strategy, and maybe their gang can down that Ranger at last.
They have to play 7 rounds according to the tournament rules for the full points, which means we might see UL can still take a few points off of them, which would be beneficial to them in the long run of the tournament.
Mm-hmm. Plus, we have Boo versus 2 right afterwards. So
the Guild Unknown. Is there going to be a break in between, or are we going straight into that?
Depends on when they'll be ready, I think. If they're ready pretty quick right after, we should. It's already.
I think they're scheduled for 11, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So Boo and the Guild Unknown being good sports and staying out of the OS for now, though, watching it on stream and allowing the UL players to get back in when they need to, as well as is the Guild Unknowns on Fort Esmo. So yeah, the Fluttering Horde players as well. And we haven't seen a lot. TFH keeping their comp pretty much the same. UL as well, of course.
Well, if it's not broken, they'll fix it.
Well, that makes sense. But unfortunately for UL, they do lack Necros, and that's not a choice of theirs. That was just something that happened with people not showing up, which they can't really control that. And everyone who's been in a GvG guild knows you can't really control when someone doesn't show up, and it's disappointing, but it happens. and they knew they had to go tonight. They had to get this we had to get the tournament started, so they went ahead and they GvG'd, and you gotta respect them for that.
Yeah, I mean, the fact that they didn't cancel when they had 0 Necros online deserves some mad respect. Especially when it's a tournament match.
So again, we're gonna ask people not to interfere in the GvG. If you do go down if you get knocked off the top during the round is starting actually. So TFH going with the early stealth, Cap opting not to stealth. They have a Veil in front. They're taking the Veil. TFH finally getting their stealth off correctly. We're going to get to see an early engage. Actually, they use it to keep some distance just to avoid early CC. TFH leaping deep into UL. UL going for the TFH backline, looking to find something early, trying to catch a caster here. And it looks like Cap is going to try to he's getting pushed all the way into this corner now. TFH switching sides with it, but one player down. The gank doing a good job. Looks like he's going to get bannered up, and now Cap pushing back towards his own side. And it looks like one of the gank for the UL is down. TFH trying to finish that. They get two kills off of that. Oh, the banner goes down, gets a warrior back up, but the thief is dead. And the warrior's way out of position here, using his great sword to get back into his melee train. And it looks like another player for TFH is down. It's a Mesmer. For UL is down. My bad. It's a UL player. Now he's back up. And a Guardian goes down. They dropped the banner on him, but it didn't get him up. And it looks like he is going to get cleaved out here just from the pure range pressure. Now TFH pushing in, going for the backline of UL. Well, the backline being the Warrior is out of position. They're going to catch one right here. He's going to get caught, but they don't finish him off. He's still up. TFH going to turn onto this now, trying to pressure Cap, trying to save one of their casters. A banner goes down for a UL player, but that's too late. And now TFH pushing UL, trying to get them back into this corner. I'm way too close into the fight. And the TFH Ranger.
There's a Ranger battle going on over here.
Poking me out of the fight, actually. Zoning me out. And now he's going to kill a thief here. His pet almost finishing it off. Cap can't turn around to finish it. He's going to go aggressive fully on to res him. He's going to go aggressive trying to find another caster. They're down to about 6-7 players left. The Ranger for UL, however, is still up. However, he's going to be in the back resing. He can't do anything. One player goes down for TFH. However, they're all right there to hard res him. I am down, folks. And it looks like... Looks like they're going to lose a Guardian here. He's back up. Nope, he's down. And now TFH looking to try to pressure Cap. Is Cap? He's still up. He's all alone, though. He's got maybe 2 frontline left with him. And now he's solo bombing into them. He's going to go down here in about a second. He's still up. Wow. TFH has
one tanky driver. One down from TFH.
Very. And the gank for TFH is going to get bursted here off to the side. Brianna Stark staying up the longest of all the gank. She's still up, actually. An exciting gank fight going on with the Floating Horde Thief. However, Cap is down, and that's going to be the end of the round. That 1v1 off to the side, though, was exciting. But, I mean, Cap's still running through losing a lot of players. And Formalities is the jerk who killed me during the round and distracted me from what I was doing.
I am down, folks. I just stream conscious when so stuff that happens to me will get said. I think the TFH Ranger and the UL Ranger had a little fight off to the side.
Yeah, I saw that at the end. That was probably that was my favorite part of that round. Now, the chat is making me bite my words from earlier about picking UL. And I guess you're right. TFH was the better pick.
I told you,
However, I had my faith in the Brazilians.
I'm the best.
I
always know. I will predict
every
single match
though, because when they have some Necros on, they might do a lot.
I think
better.
they might with the right comp. They might do a lot
better. I somehow knew they didn't have Necros on. So.
Yeah, the TFH Ranger and the UL Ranger went at it like a couple times during that round. But the difference was TFH's other gank, the Thieves, were actually helping the Ranger, and it just wasn't.
Yeah, I mean,
on the other side with UL.
When UL's Thieves tried moving up to the Ranger, one of TFH's Necros tore him a new one, dude. That was crazy. TFH's Necros are playing defense for the Ranger. It's pretty good. I mean,
I'm honest.
I only saw it once, but
I'm honestly really sad. I had the Brazilian national anthem ready to play and everything when they won.
What
now we're not going to see that happen.
Just a bunch of butterflies.
So we're going to see 2 more rounds here. I think the clear winner of this GvG is going to be TFH. I don't think UL is going to take any of the next 2 rounds, unfortunately. And but they're going to play through them. They're going to be good sports about it, which hats off to them. And then we're going to get ready, take a short break, and get ready for Boo Monsters Inc. versus, I don't even know how to say their guild tag. I'll just say the Guild Unknown. 2? Alright, I'll just say 2. That works. And that should be exciting because we haven't really seen the Guild Unknown. They truly are. And Boo, we'll talk about them a little bit more in between the round or in between the GvGs. Starting to see more Boo players get into the arena now. We're gonna get a time here soon. Actually, we're not getting a time here soon. Someone get a time for us.
One recommendation I would have for both guilds, I'm looking at UL right now, what a lot of guilds don't do before the timer starts is you're completely free to stack might. Like your Ellies right now could be stacking might for your gank, which would be able to give them like a 25 might stack opening, which is pretty much anything that they touch is going to die. And it looks like the same thing for TFH. Like you're perfectly free to stack might at this point, which is what your Ellies should be doing for your gank.
You know,
just to give them that little advantage.
One thing I was digging was they use the stealth, but they don't go like, they're not going super aggressive, which is what a lot of guilds seem to do when they have a lot of stealth early on, because they know that UL's melee hits hard still. I mean, we see TFH players, even frontline, going down from the melee from UL. So what they're doing is they're just waiting out that CC with their stealth and trying to use those LE constructs to keep or to bait out where Cap is going to go. And yes, Ellie should be stacking Flurry too. Thank you, Kira.
Yeah, I mean, even if UL could honestly probably stack might for their front line and might actually be better off that way.
Claude, the only buff you need to pre-buff is bite. Alright, so let's see. Is there a time yet? No, there's not a time yet.
They were in queue.
We need two people to leave.
No, we got it. NFN and Thrain left.
Oh, we're good. Thank you, NFN and Thrain. My boys. Wow, the burst is so real in the stands. I think you can't see it on the stream. It's formalities.
Oh my god.
What is he hitting me with? That hit so hard.
It's a fresh
Did he
early,
actually
I think.
put stuff on his warrior?
I thought it was a fresh early that he